knew something was wrong. I never did anything about it.
You were a child.
But I am an adult now.
Do you not remember what happened last time you went? Because I do. You weren't okay for months, Melissa. You were a ghost.
I know that if I don't go there and deal with him, then he won't stop doing this. He will never leave us alone.
Oh, still with us, Melissa G. Moore. That was a clip from the new Paramount Plus true crime series Happy Face, which tells the story of her father, serial killer Keith Hunter Jesperson, from her point of view. So we went to commercial break, Melissa, and you were saying your daughter, it's time for her to do the family tree. Everyone knows that exercise. You go in, you start putting your family tree together, and she gets to granddad.
Right, and she's like, everybody has a daddy, where's your daddy? And that I was confronted with, like, what do I say? So
had you ever rehearsed, like at some point? So you never did the exercise of, what if they asked me?
No, I for some reason, I thought that this conversation would happen when they're teenagers. I was a first-time parent, you know, like, you know,
oh,
you don't know, you don't know.
How old was your daughter at the time?
She was, you know, kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So you hadn't rehearsed the script of what to say. So what did you say to her?
I said he lives in Salem, which is the truth, in prison, but I didn't say that part, but.
I'll tell you, that's a great on your feet answer. He's like, well, he's in Salem.
Yeah. Yep.
When did you say more?
So I was happy that she was satisfied with that answer.
Yeah, she's a kid.
Yeah, she's a kid, and but then I was like, oh, this is going to happen a lot sooner than later. I'm going to have to confront this, and that's when I decided to like start opening up the door to
what happened to you and how you, because for you to tell your daughter, you have to understand yourself.
Yeah.
I know that after your father was arrested, and by the way, he was arrested and charged in '95. He was charged with the murder of his girlfriend, Julie Ann Winningham, which he confessed to, and he also confessed to other murders, at least
8.
8 total.
Well, he's wavered on numbers, so. I call it the black sheep letter. So before he was charged and arrested for Julie Winningham's murder, he wrote a letter to my family. And he said, I'm truly the black sheep of the family. I've killed 8 women, assaulted more. And that's where I got the 8 number.
Right.
Then that letter was turned into the authorities. But then when the trial started to happen, he's telling the press that it's over 160 people. Right. So
I mean, so how was he as a dad in the home? I mean, we see that picture of you guys. It looks like every other, you know, the panel walls there.
Yeah.
You know, all of those little nuances of life.
Yeah.
What kind of person was he at this point in your life?
He was a good dad. Like he, in the sense that he adored me. He would play with me. We'd play games. He would read me bedtime stories.
Would you describe it like likable to people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, likable. I mean, he was the life of the party. He was charismatic. You know, he blended in everywhere.
And you guys were religious?
Well, my mom was.
Your mom was?
Yeah, she was Catholic. Yeah, and that was my first communion. Yeah.
I know that when you look back and you start unpacking this, you realize that there was this time when you found industrial-sized duct tape rolled under his truck. And another time you'd gone to Portland, Oregon, and you spotted something red on the ceiling fan. We have a clip of how that's portrayed in the drama series. Let's play it.
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Dad.
What are you doing?
I had a nightmare. Dreamed of the lady who was touching my hair.
Oh. That's spaghetti sauce.
So that was in 1990 in Oregon. That was right after the first murder. And you believe that was the murder scene?
Well, we came to find out later that he killed his first victim in that house, in that living room. So when So what's not in that scene is that my parents had divorced and my dad would take me for summer vacations, and that was the first time in that home. And I, unbeknownst to me, you know, he had killed a woman in that home. Wow. And when I was sleeping, my hair was getting pulled, and then I swear I saw like. I thought I saw like paranormal things happening in the house, but we don't portray that in the series.
Right.
So I confronted my father about it, and he said, "Pay them no mind; they bother me too." And so, but that house was always had a dark energy.
You felt it.
And I felt it.
And I believe that's
Yeah.
real. I
Yeah.
interviewed a woman once on death row. She murdered a child, and she leaned in to touch me, and it was pure evil. I felt it, and I believe that's real when that happens. So you have since met with him and come face to face. Coming up, Melissa's confrontation with her father behind bars, and what is their relationship like now? We'll be right back.
This show makes me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. We play. This is the kind of energy I like. You wore the jacket. I did.
I love what I do, and I do what I love.
We're just getting started. We laugh. And friends become family. Our Tam Fam. Watch weekdays